Can you pick up beautiful Ukrainian women on the streets of Ukraine? Guys, did you know that almost all Western men come to Ukraine and try to pick up beautiful girls on the streets? They fail miserably. Today we're gonna talk about why that is, and we're gonna discover little known secrets of what pickup lines to use actually, and all do's and don'ts how to be successful. Actually, picking up a beautiful Ukrainian girl on the streets of Ukraine. Hi, my name is Vita. Welcome to a new episode Ask Vita Live. And hello, David. Yes. And I have now a very important special announcement for you guys that tomorrow, Sunday, November 18th, during my Ask Vita Live broadcast, we're gonna ask you, we're gonna poll you actually, what you want in marriage agency, what you need to trust them, if you're gonna give them your business, and what actually you want to see in a good matchmaking company, what you see value in a matchmaking company, what you need help with. Especially we're gonna ask you what you think about our matchmaking sorry, about our marriage agency challenge campaign, and if you want us to continue with it. We want also to know if you think it's a good tool to help you to see who are the good guys in this industry, or you think it's a bad idea actually and you want to stop this initiative and there is no point to go ahead. So whatever you tell us, that's we will do. So you definitely don't want to miss our Ask Vita Live tomorrow, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which will be 6 p.m. Ukrainian time. To make sure you don't miss it, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click on the bell notification button. In that way, YouTube will let you know and that we go live, and you won't miss it. And as you know, I am doing three live broadcasts a week. There is no taboo questions, of course, and you know you can always get answers on all your burning questions. So, hello guys, thanks for joining us. Nice to see all of you again. Yeah, it will be tomorrow, so please get ready, join us tomorrow. I think the conversation is going to be very interesting. Prepare your questions, let me know your idea about this challenge, so if you think it's a good idea or not actually, and we would like to listen to you tomorrow. So we are going to debate, I think, not to argue, don't forget, not to conflict, not to make fights here, just normal conversation, just to see what's actually the general idea and what do you think about this. Hi Manabu, hi. Okay, guys, so prepare please your questions for tomorrow, okay? And today we are going to discuss our next topic about picking up girls on the streets of Ukraine. And, you know, acquaintance or pickup actually is also the kind of skill. Remember that any skill you can train up to automatic level. The more you communicate with females, the easier it will be for you in the future actually. And all what differs the guy who is professional in this from the guy who is not, just the matter of amount of his attempts. It's naturally that you have to do this, of course, using your brains and your mind, okay, and understanding what exactly you need to do. You remember last time we discussed with you the way of accidental meeting, like unexpected meeting, okay, on the street, on some public place, when it's not just when it's happened just accidentally, you know. And this method is the most effective. By having learned this, you won't depend on circumstances anymore, and situations, you know, can be absolutely different. And this is what can unite you with girl, because you both in this new situation, so you both just try. And very important about pickup rules. No words like hello or привет. For guys who know Russian, who learned it already, or who is in the process, you know, привет means hello. I will explain you why. You need actually to start to talk immediately. By this, you give your impression as if you know each other already. It's a great secret, because if you say привет, she need to reply you back. Sorry, and then you can get confused. And it's a little bit, like first, seconds hesitations, some shyness, modesty, and everything. But if you don't use this hello, like how are you, something like this, you need to start like you know each other already. And you have to admit, it's much easier to communicate with familiar person. So by this, you ruin the first barrier. You make the process actually easier. First of all, you can embarrass her, okay? But in a good way, of course. And I hope it will be easier for you later to build this communication. So I would like to let you know today, like maybe some of you already know them, maybe some not, maybe for somebody it will be good tips actually, how to start actually the conversation with girls when you just saw her and you would like to come to approach to her and you don't know what to tell actually, what to say. So let's imagine this is all imaginary situations, and I can explain you what phrases you can use in such situations. Let's say you are in subway, you are waiting for the train, okay? So you can ask a bit ironical question like, what train are you waiting for? No hello, nothing, just this. And of course she will be embarrassed and she has to answer you. By such questions, she has to answer you. And then you reply and then conversation start, let's say you also can ask like when this train will come already, like you are not satisfied, I want to get back home at last, or it's too crowded here, maybe we together can push away some people, some funny easy questions without getting introduced. And of course, they are provoking for the future conversation. Like if you are in the club or in the party, you can also ask like, oh, what's going on here? Why so many people today? You can address this question to her. And of course, like a normal person, like a polite person, she will answer you. Today is like DJ is coming or some special event. Really? You see, because if you come and say her hello, she'll say hello, and you give her the chance to think and also to judge you from the first seconds. And if she's something, in some way she doesn't like you, she can break up the conversation. But by this question, you have much more chances actually. If you're staying in the supermarket, you can also ask her, how long we should stay in this line? Why here is only 1 or 2 cash box working right now? Maybe we go together to argue with them a bit. Every normal lady, of course, will reply you. How do you find this salad, cake or ice cream? Immediately, if you come, let's say, in cafe and you see the girl, you can sit next to her, in a polite way, of course, and ask her just funny way, how do you find this salad? Or maybe if you are sitting in a cafe already and she's coming inside and you see she's sitting not very far from you, of course, that you don't need to shout, to scream in the hall. So you can just recommend her to try something. Like, hi, I highly recommend you to try this cake. If you're on the beach, you can come to her and you look, she's laying and sunburning. You can come and say, enough to get sunburn. Let's go swim and cool down a bit. All these questions provoke future communication. If you're at the gas station, you buy the fuel for your car and she already maybe so, you can say, now we fed our cars. Maybe let's organize something for us to have kind of snack. She can laugh at you and the process will start. If you're at the gym and you see maybe she's staring at her phone, playing something, so you can say her like, stop staring at your phone, do your practice, or let's practice together if you need my help. You understand? Also, guys, I see. 1 second. Any questions? Harry, you're right. Привет or здравствуйте. I was always told здравствуйте unless you know the person quite well. Yeah, it's a good and right way to get acquainted with the person. But, there are some specific situations. Let's say you don't have any specific plan. It's not like you're like maniac, get ready, get prepared, and you go for hunting. Okay, today I'm going on streets, I need to pick up some girl, you have a plan. No, it can be like accidentally, you just sitting at the cafe or you come in the supermarket and then in the line you see very nice and beautiful girl. And of course you don't know how to start conversation. You can't come to her and say, hello, can I have your phone number, or can we get acquainted, or what about drinking some coffee together? No, you need to be spontaneous. You need to be embarrassing her for first few seconds, and you need to ask her something, some question which actually doesn't supposed to get negative reply. So let's say you can come to her and say, what's the train are you waiting for? She won't say, why are you talking to me? I'm not getting acquainted on the street. It's a normal question, and actually the person needs to give you yes or give positive reply, right? She can smile you, I'm waiting for the train, like I'm getting back home. And you say, really? Yeah, I also want to get home as soon as I can. What direction are you going? And then question by question. And you remember by psychology, if you want to get positive answer, it's kind of NLP, it's open question. You need to open conversation. So you need to ask something which supposed to give you answer like yes, positive. So how do you find the weather today? It's raining, maybe we can hide together somewhere, or it's so dark right now. How do you feel walking alone in such a late time? Such questions which will provoke her to answer you in a normal way. And of course, there is no guarantee you will be successful at the end of your conversation, but at least you will show her that you are confident, you're positive, you're funny, okay, and you get her just into the trap. So it's a very good chance without any hello, because if you will say her hello, she will understand maybe you want to get acquainted with her, and she say, no, thanks, hello, but no. But if you ask the question, as every normal person, she need to give you answer, and according to answer, you will ask more and more, and this conversation actually, it can be very funny and easy. And making her laugh, making her smile. Of course, you will get her attraction. That's the main purpose in this way. Tracy, good evening. It's okay. It's not so late still, so you can watch the beginning of our conversation. So we are discussing today main tips, how to get acquainted, how to pick up girls on the street. Like if you don't have plan and you see the girl accidentally, you like her very much and you don't know how to start this conversation. So by these simple phrases, you can actually build very successful conversation. And who knows, at the end of this conversation, if she's in a hurry or something, if she's in a hurry, you can say, where are you running so fast? It would be difficult for me to catch you up. And, she will stop and smile. You can try. Every normal person will answer you positively on these questions, but of course, don't ask some stupid questions. Harry, Joe, what kind of humor is proper for Ukrainian girls? I don't know how to answer these questions. Any type of humor. Humor can be different. Of course, there is a specific sense of humor for every nationality. Things need to be funny. So some people like rude jokes, some people like more specific jokes, I don't know, but I can't answer actually on this question. Free beer, then haha, yeah. Yeah, in supermarket also, if you see, you come into supermarket, you are choosing something and you see beautiful girl is standing there and thinking what to choose. You can come to her, you can approach her, and you don't need again to say hello, how are you, blah blah blah. You can just say, okay, took this one, no matter what, spaghetti or cheese or whatever. So you can come and just say, this is the best. I tried it once, I like it, and for now I'm taking this constantly. Take this one. And she will say, yes, really, you like it? Okay, price also not good. And you can say, yes, before I was trying in other types, something like a snowball. More and more questions. Simple one. No need to ask, do you have a boyfriend immediately, but something like this, you can easily pick up girl and actually continue communication with her. David, this topic, by the way, what type of places would be better to meet women, I am going to discuss with you next Thursday. So be patient, okay? It's kind of seducing you, so you should join us on Thursday. And don't forget 1 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 6 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to give you some ideas about places where to meet and where is a good chance actually to meet girls and how to do this properly. So it's a little early for beer here. In Ukraine, just the time, So also, in the park, if you're walking and you see the girl is sitting on the bench, you can come and ask her, are you waiting for the spring? Same as me. The weather is nasty. I hate winter. What about you? And she'll say, yeah, me too. I don't like this gloomy weather. I would like to be already like in April. And then word by word, question by question, you will get. What else? Some good phrases? You can also, if you see the girl, let's say, upset, is it gloomy or concentrated, she's thinking, or maybe dissatisfied or something, you can come and easily tell her, like, don't worry, you will soon find a new guy for yourself, a new boyfriend. Of course she will smile. Of course she won't be rude answering you back. She won't say, don't talk to me, why you do this, I'm not get acquainted, or go away or something. She will smile to you and she will say, no, it's not about boyfriend. And then you can ask, so about what then? Maybe I can help you. You can share with me. Make it funny and easy. And then you can sit together on the bench and continue your communication. David, I never can watch on Thursday, always driving to work at that time, but always watch later. Also is an option. Yeah, you remember that you always can watch it after, so it's not a problem. Shashikant, hi Vita, please tell me 2 best cities of Ukraine for picking. Thousands of cities. How can I tell you what is the best? Every city is good. But I can tell you, in big cities, people more flexible, more tolerant, more loyal. Maybe they are more busy, but they feel more free. Because I see, even when I go to Kyiv, I see the difference in mentality even between Sumy citizens and Kyiv citizens. When we are interviewing girls in Kyiv, they are much more free and feeling, they don't have so many complexes. They are okay because they get used to be interviewed, because it's a big city, a lot of foreigners, and some TV projects. People can be asked on the streets and they consider this absolutely normal. They don't have such reaction like we have, let's say, in Sumy. Sometimes, when we are trying to interview girls on the streets, reaction can be very negative sometimes. And even you just say hello to them and they just make you block. No question, nothing. They don't even see camera, but they even don't want to be asked anything. So people like have complexes or afraid or something. So big cities, of course, can be much easier to start communication because people have a different mentality in that cities. Of course, if you come to the village, Ukrainian village, and they will say, can I have you to bring the water to your house? Yeah, maybe maybe strange, but actually any place is okay, any city is okay, but I think like big cities, you can feel more comfortable in this way because people more open, more friendly. Airport, why not? You can meet people everywhere, airport, supermarkets, everywhere. Although the best language to learn is Russian, the best, because majority of people speak Russian here. It will be easier for you, and people will understand you. Ukrainian also have specific pronunciation. First of all, learn Russian. I think it's more useful. And anyway, if you are not going to go to West Ukraine, only there majority of people speak Ukrainian language. Here, central, southern, of course, eastern part, northern part, majority of people speak Russian. So I think Russian will be more useful in this way. William, hello. You're late. You miss the very important part. Yeah. So guys, for now, let's do 2 minutes break. I want to remind for those who just missed the beginning of our live episode, today we are continue discussing, it's a serious, continue discussing pickup rules, okay, how to start conversation with a girl on the street, how to build your communication properly, okay, and how to be actually successful. Don't forget our live broadcast comes up every Thursday, which is 6 a.m. Eastern time, also Saturday, Sunday, 6 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I will announce once again when I will be back about our tomorrow project, okay? So stay with us, stay tuned, prepare your questions. I'll be back just in a few minutes.